Hey friends, we just got done with homeschooling a little bit ago, and I thought while the kids are occupied, it's like once we finish school they scatter. They're like, we need to get away from mom. So I was like, well, I'm lonely, I'll do a video on my new little setup. So anyways, I will get started. So I cannot take complete credit for this board. I got the idea from one of my favorite YouTubers, Jamarel's Family Kitchen or Large Family Table, or I don't know. She's awesome. And she has a board that she writes everything down that she has to do for the day. And so that's what inspired me to get the board. And then I was like, you know what? I am going to make it cute with some washi tape and kind of make sections. So we are Christians, and part of our homeschool is we are doing scripture memorization. And so this is the scripture that we're focusing right now. Then my soul will rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. So that's one of the scriptures that we are working on memorizing. This is our kind of homeschool schedule. These are basically things that we need to get done during the day and week. Doesn't necessarily happen in this order, but this is just kind of, you know, breaks down what we need to get done. Thankfully I haven't had to use this yet, but our kids have to earn TV and electronic time, and if they get 5 check marks then they lose that. And so this is kind of just something visual that they can keep an eye on. I have not done our weekly zones yet because I'm not sure if I want to keep that up. Saturday mornings we have zones when we do our Saturday cleaning. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do for during the week. That is my to-do list. Thankfully it's short right now. This is our Spanish 1 through 10 numbers for Danny and Austin. This is our little calendar area. And then these are Daniel's spelling words. And then this cute thing from 31 has all of my pens and stuff in it. So, then this tall shelf I moved from up in my room downstairs. Upstairs in its place we moved the shelf that my husband made for me this weekend. And so right here, this is our morning basket. It has books that we're reading, the Bibles, and then it has our scripture memorization cards, and then it has Story of the World. This is the history curriculum that I chose to do with Daniel. This is volume 1. So far so good, we like it. I got the idea to laminate it from one of my other favorite YouTubers. And so yeah, just so it lasts longer, because I did buy the paperback version. So that's in our morning, beginning of the day. We do Bible time and history. And usually that's by the fireplace, but for some reason it's there right now. These are just some extra Bibles and a dictionary. These are extra, I believe this is, these are just extras for Daniel's ACE curriculum, math and English. This is Austin's little cubby, and it has these little folders with different stuff that he does. That's my homeschool binder. It kind of has my plans and stuff like that in the curriculum. This is the workbook for Story of the World, and I will go in depth with this curriculum. I like it, and I love this. It has these different printouts and everything in the back, and I'm not marking in them, I'm photocopying them. That way we can reuse these for future or if I want to gift them to somebody. So yeah. Danny's pencil box. These are our nature little things that we're working on. This is just random stuff. My planning stuff. Pencil box. And then over here is where Danny keeps all of his work. Book he's reading right now. His math. Some handwriting stuff. Journal. His English. And then this is what he keeps his pen pal stuff in when he's writing his pen pal. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I am all about being simple. I don't want to overcomplicate things or overwhelm myself. So it's pretty basic and simple. I love having this board. I'm a visual person. Like, it helps me so much. And I like how, I don't know, it just fills my wall too. So, but anyways, that's our little homeschool area for now. Summer's coming up and I'll probably keep it up, but I'll just kind of mess with the board a little bit. And what's nice is I just used washi tape, so it can come off pretty easy. So yeah, and I'm going to now show you a more in-depth, I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna show you more of what the ACE curriculum is and story of the world. All right, so the first one I will start with is the ACE English. This is for 5th grade. These are blank ones, but what I've done with the others is I put Daniel's name, date of his issue, and then he actually hasn't taken a test yet. This is good. He's on his first workbook. So you open it up, and on the first page of all the ACE curriculum is the goals. And so, you know, this one says learn when to use an apostrophe, learn about synonyms, antonyms, homophones, and I can't say that word. And then over here, it kind of has like character study. This one talks about forgiving. It adds a scripture. These are Christian based curriculums, and so if you're not Christian, I wouldn't really recommend these just because there are scriptures and stuff like that. So, and then here, symbol and sound chart. Right here it has a cute little comic about forgiving. These just talks about the lesson. I mean, it's not hard, but it's not easy either, and it has really so far helped him be pretty independent, which that's what my goal is for him. He's going to be in 5th grade next year, and even with his special needs, I want him to work to be independent. So this is just a little preview. In the middle of the books are the tests. What I have done with the other ones is I've taken these out and then they are in my homeschool little binder. That way they're to the side, and then once they're finished with each book, that's when they take the test. So this is going to be the second workbook in the 5th grade math curriculum. It just shows you there the goals, the little character lesson, and then the scripture and comic. And you're always supposed to be keeping track of what your child's doing, basically. And then there's the math lesson, and then some more of the scripture memorization. I mean, you can just never get enough of scripture, and so I think it's awesome that throughout, even in math, they're teaching, putting these little seeds in your child's brain. at the bottom, after they're done, you're going to score, correct, and rescore. This is all, I mean, he knows this, most of this stuff. But in the beginning, it's usually just review, and here's the test again. Test is not anything super crazy. And again, and with the other ones, I've taken them out and I've put them in my homeschool binder. So moving on, this is History of the World, and then it also came with the tests and answer key. So, and again, these also come out just like the workbooks, and so I'm taking them out, photocopying them, and then just so we can reuse them. And then the answer key is in the very back. Story of the World workbook. In here it has the different chapters, and then basically it has a lesson plan written out for you. It has map work, it has a coloring page, it has activity projects. What I'm doing is, while Danny's working on the map work, I have Austin doing the coloring page. So it's nice that I can use it for multiple grades, and this, I think this is how it's set up. And then back here it has different projects. You can do all of them or you can pick one. It's pretty awesome. And then in the back it has the map work and the coloring pages, crossword puzzles, little comics. This also is a Christian-based history curriculum. There's 3 different volumes. I have the first volume, and then we will work our way through the other volumes. We do this as a read aloud in the morning, and so it's me and Danny taking turns reading. And then Danny, of course, Austin, of course, is listening on. So far, so good. I like it. I actually got the idea to get this curriculum from a farmhouse full. This is the curriculum that she uses. I was looking for something that was Christian and history, and it was affordable for all of this. The ACE English, the ACE Math, and then the Story of the World set that came with the book, the activity book, and the tests and answer keys. With shipping, it was like $120. And so that's 5th grade right there. And then all I'm working now on is figuring something out for science. And it's simple. It's not all this extra filler stuff that takes up space. I mean, I want to keep my homeschool stuff right there. That's it. That's where I want my stuff. And minus, we have an area with all of our books, and then they have books in their room. But I don't want homeschool all throughout my house. Like, that just stresses me out. And so these curriculums, they're affordable and they're compact, and you know, if we have to go and do something, Danny can just go and grab his stuff and then we can take it with us. So yeah, so that's our curriculum, and I will keep y'all updated on how we progress. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions, let me know. We like it. So anyways, I hope y'all have a great day.